Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Revolution, and today, guys, we're talking about morals. I know, what an original philosophical topic. Well, there's actually a lot going on in regards to morals, so I was just like, hey, why not? We should fucking tackle it. Alright, so, the first thing I want to start off by saying is there's like two types of morals that you can, kind of have. There's absolute, morals, things that are just like, it's a set moral for everyone everywhere, so absolute morals, or relative moralism. Relative moralism or relative morals are just basically your morals are relative to you, to where you live, your culture, who you are, things like that. And yeah, that is again up against the absolute morals. So we have absolute and we have relative. Which one do you guys prefer? Well, here are the differences. I already just said them. Absolute, there is one moral code. Like, that is it. Everyone needs to go by that one moral code, and if it is broken, you're a bad person. So, for instance, like, killing someone. That would be a very easy thing to say that is, like, absolute morals. So, like, if you kill someone, that is bad. That could be, like, a very good example of an absolute moral. But, for instance, right? What if, now this would be moral relativism here, what if you killed someone out of self-defense? So in your specific position, you had to kill this person in order for you not to die. Well, then you'd have to say, where's this line? Is it, I personally believe in moral relativism, as in, like, everybody, everywhere, at every time has their own kind of moral code that they should, abide by. Absolute morals, they like make sense in most situations, but they could definitely be, wrong in some. So I think religion would be, I don't know if I'm just talking out of my ass now, but I feel like religion is, trying to be that absolute moral code, at least. It's to say that, like, here are the rules, you need to follow them or else you're going to hell. I think that would be an example of, like, absolute morals. If you guys think I'm wrong, please tell me in the comment section down below. I am totally open for discussion. But yeah, relative morals or moral relativism is a completely different ballgame. Now, this is where things get a little weird with relative morals. You guys know what I'm talking about. It states that there's no absolute truth. It's basically saying that absolute morals are wrong, so there is no absolute truth. That's what moral relativism is stating. There is no absolute morals. But in doing so, or there is no absolute truth. In doing so, it is creating an absolute truth. Like, do you see what I'm saying here? So, moral relativism states that there is no absolute truth. But by stating that there is no absolute truth, it is stating an absolute truth. It is saying that there is no absolute truth. So, like, do you see the contradiction there? It really doesn't make much. It's hard to explain. That is pretty much the biggest argument against moral relativism, is that it's a big fucking hypocrite. But see, the thing is, it's really hard to explain. It's not necessarily saying that there is no absolute truth. It is more of saying that we don't know what the absolute truth is. And we're not gonna say that one is definitely a truth as opposed to another. As I said, I'm personally for relative moralism. If you guys aren't, then please tell me in the comment section below. What is, could you guys make like an absolute moral kind of code that everybody should abide by ever? So just like make a list of things that people should do or things that people shouldn't do. And then, I'll look at it and I'll be like, well, in what situation could this be wrong or right? And, yeah, I'll see if your, code works. This is going to be a short video today, guys. I just wanted to bring up the topic of moralism because morals are fucking important. And you need to know what the hell's going on in your life to be able to make the right decisions. So, yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys all in the next. Peace.